For a brief moment. There we are. We are live, believe it or not. Wow. I can stand it. Bonnie's sleeping in the bedroom. We might get to hear her in a minute. We might. We just might. So many new things here to enjoy. Okay. Let's see. Audio. Recording. Oh, I need new glasses. Banners. The assets. File widget notes people. Okay. Oh, we got 3 people in the house. Hello. We have Hoppy and JJ. Hey. I'm doing good, JJ. Thanks for asking. That's so sweet of you to ask. And you can't be serious. We have Hoppy in the house. Hang on, I gotta put my new glasses on, man. I can't be real. You mean Komsky Kid? I thought you died and went to heaven, Hoppy, last time I heard. And then we've got the Soul Transfer Protocol 721. Hey, Soul Transfer Protocol, how you doing? I lost my father. Yeah, I lost mine once in the pub. And I didn't find him 2 days later, Hoppy. I guess most people our age loses their father. You know, if you're lucky, he loses you. But my condolences. Let me put another pair of glasses on. It's been a while. It's been a long while. Wow. I see. It's been a long while. It has indeed. Wow. So it's what time is it here? It's 3:53 in the morning. And my camera's not working, so I can't get my camera to work. Yes, you're going to just have to do with me in audio. Let me see. 67 Fahrenheit, having cocktail. Well, hey, JJ, you enjoy. You enjoy. I'm telling you, you enjoy. 67 sounds good enough to me. I was 64. It's 8:53 p.m. Okay, let me see. 9 in the morning. 9 in the evening. Yeah, that would be right. You're 6 hours behind us. I'm 6 hours in your future. He died in September 1st. Bonnie's lying, Bonnie Dearest is lying in her big bed next to me, and not next to me, in the bedroom next to me. And so far, she's going good. But there is a possibility that there absolutely is a possibility that you might hear. Yeah, she could cut some logs anytime soon. I hear some sounds of life. Hi, Bunny. Bunny says it's a little early. It is a little early, Bunny. It is just a little. Hang on, where did I get this from? Well, there's you can do stuff on here on sounds. We have Hoppy in the house, Bunny, asking about Bunny Dearest. Hoppy Dearest. Bunny says, "Hi, are you Hoppy Dearest?" Just go online much. I don't go online much either, Hoppy. There's nothing wrong with going online. You know, quality, never mind the quality, feel the width sort of thing, or never mind the width, feel the quality. It's all a question of, perspective. Nope, that's not me. That's definitely not me. Let me see if I can open this little door. Is that going to help? Nope, that's not helping either. Anyway. Soul Transfer Protocol 721. That's some name, man. I really appreciate that name. That's some cool name. Anyway, just to say, anyway, it's now 4:44. We have Von Halton rotting away in a car somewhere in California, dreaming. You know, we said, it could be California girls, hands that you could grow potatoes in, literally. pores that probably, journey to the center of the earth wouldn't even get to the bottom of, looking filthy, grimy, greasy, and that's just the way he is. It took a long time coming. Not that I would gloat or enjoy anyone, I'd far be it for me to, think bad of anyone, but there might be a few obituaries I wouldn't not, not enjoy, shall we say, but you lost your dad, step for 28 days, but that's sad. Oh, that's real. That's a real shitter, JJ. That's not cool. That's not cool. Yeah, that's the last generation of the greatest, JJ. You got that right. You absolutely have that right. It is the last generation. They made us, and they made the world that is now crumbling around us. We need to get out of this infrastructure of disintegrate structure. We're watching the world around us just literally crumble. People are paying billions of dollars for central casting. Idiots. Don't even get me started on American politics, guys. You guys deserve so much better. Better. I'm not going to start on politics. You deserve so much better, man. We went and voted last month, and we had how many, Bonnie? 28 parties to choose from. 28 parties to choose from. So we chose the 55 plus because they look after 55 plus. No, we didn't. No, we didn't. I went to the Socialist Party. Socialist Party. Guess what Bonnie voted for? Yeah, hate to break it to you. She went for the Socialist Party too. Nee, je hebt een paar weken geleden gestemd, ja. Oh, that was for the gemeente. Yeah. It's a shit show. You got that right, 721. Yeah, it's so much. I mean, how can we advance with so much devolution around us, man? Language is meant to develop. People with languages is meant to develop. And I hear that people on TikTok who can't say remember, literally remember. My eyebrow, my earbrow. I mean, I cannot believe the speed of the devolution of the next generation that's going to fuck us over. They're going to, tuck our beds in, wipe our asses, shave us, clean our teeth. Well, cut me out on that one. No, they're not. No, they're not, man. It's unbelievable. Oh, I know who your party is. Sinn Féin, happy Sinn Féin, Gen X. I don't know what I am. Whether I'm why did they start putting names on generations? That's just so weird. And Z, there's no letter after Z, so who's going to be after them? Do we get back to A again? I just don't understand it, man. I really don't. It's being absolutely 721. You're seeing things where I am. There's been a huge shift. If you look up Mouse 25 Utopia. You probably guys know what I'm talking about. It's an experiment a gentleman in a university conducted years ago in the 70s. And he gave, I think it was 25 mice. He gave them all they needed, all they wanted. And look what happens to them. Just look it up. When you give utopia to people, and I mean, I love Generation Z, all those young communists out there that want everything for free. The only one problem you got to put in before you can put out. I mean, we retired at 35. Bonnie retired a little later, on fire, as in financially independent, and retired early. I don't want money from nobody. I got my own money, man. And Dark and Evil is very dark, very dark, very dark indeed. So dark, Anyway, forget Mouse 25 Utopia. I sincerely believe we're into a stage of Rat 50 dystopia. So I've hashtagged that one. I mean, I'm seriously. I can't imagine when you elect a clown for a president, man, you expect a circus. And Americans, I know Hobby's an American. I don't know, JJ is or whatever. Don't take any offense. You guys deserve so much more. 69 here. Are doing, yeah, they are. What world will we be left? I've always admired that. Thank you. There's so much gray. That is it, JJ. These days, there is so much gray, and the black and the white are almost out of focus. It really seems that way. I appreciate you for for just your value. I appreciate you even more already. But JJ, we all have our challenges. Something I thought many years ago: the breadth of someone's shoulders does not betray the burden that they have to carry in life. And we all have absolutely all have our challenges, but the breadth of someone's shoulders, you can see little ladies that have carried so much burdens in their lives. And I mean, when I got sick 5 years ago, I'm not, a dead man walking's past. And I mean, Hoppy has had a lot of his health challenges, but it's different when you get to incurable stage 4. When you get in the field and you're batting stage 4 incurable, you kind of got a lot of challenges against you, you could say. But my teeth fell out, my hair fell out, my hair has grown back. Alas, my teeth won't. But I have teeth, but I just don't put them in. I have no shame. I'm not ashamed of the way I sound or look. And I didn't choose for this, but I've got to choose it. It's something I just have to live with and live as much as I can. And I have the greatest gift any man ever could have. And that's, if you guys want to join me for a while to chat, just give me a shout and I'll put the link in. Is Bonnie. Bonnie is just the gift of, let's see if I copy. I think this might be the link. Hang on. I think this might be the link. You want to join? Come and join us. I know who JJ is, by the way. I think that's the link. I think that's the link. Yeah. No, they can't. 721. The language skills has become, it's beyond remedial. They can't string a sentence together. Hey, Paulie's in the house. Paulie, I was hoping I would catch you, buddy. Hi, how are you, Paulie? Welcome, always. Welcome as always. Let's see if we get Paulie in the house. I can get Paulie to come and join us. Paulie's a gift, another gift. That's why I got up at 4 a.m. Absolutely, 721. You're right. We are beings of electricity. We absolutely are electricity. And let me just give it a moment, Hoppy, and I'll get Paulie in. We are absolutely beings of. I mean, I shock people. I remember a shrink once in my work, and I'd been wearing cycling shoes, and I think I had some sort of synthetic trousers on. And I got this static zap, man. This guy looked at me like so fucking mean, as if I got some sort of zapper in my hand. And I looked at him and I said, "Haven't you never had a zap before from someone?" And this guy didn't. That was the bizarre part of it. He didn't. And this guy looked at me like, "What the hell's going on?" It's Paulie. Hi, Paulie.
Hey, Buddy Rowe, how the hell are you doing?
I'm doing good, man. How are you, Paulie? I got up especially just for you guys, just to see if I could catch you. How you keeping, man? How's Abby?
Shit, complaining never helps, bud. She's all good.
Already, that's good enough to me. No, complaining. What's the point of, pack up your troubles, eh? What's the point, Paulie?
Right.
Hey, we're still here, buddy. That's the most important thing. We're here. And,
that's what I'm saying. Above the dirt's better than below, man.
Oh, man! I've seen so many people around our age. I mean, one of the greatest we lost last year was Jeff. I won't mention Hoppy and Jeff because they didn't get along always, but. We wrote to his mom and we sent stuff and we wrote again and we wrote and we Bonnie had knitted a hat for him. She drew a calendar for him, and Paulie was the one to break the news to me. And I just miss so many other people we have lost. But on the good side of life, Paulie, Von Houten was stinking in a car in California somewhere, greasy, grimy, lonely, looking for young Asian chickies. He's looking like something you could, here you can buy yourself a bio, casket. They put you in it. There's a tree in it, and your body just feeds the tree. And Von Houten's turned into one of those alive.
Yeah, except the tree's going to grow out of a freaking Ford Escape.
Oh, my goodness. It took a while coming, Paulie. Thank you, JJ.
Well,
Thank
look,
you.
man, I'm glad that I'm glad he's hung around long enough for universe to serve him his comeuppance, if you will.
Yes, sir. That's the one. You said it, man. That's absolutely true. That's absolutely true. It's taken a while. It really has. And no loss to humanity. You take your time, 721.
Steve, I didn't know you were gonna hop on, man. I just happened to catch you. I'm gonna grab something to drink on for a few
You
minutes so
take
I
your
can
time,
hang
man.
out with
Take
you.
your time.
Okay.
Okay, buddy.
All right. I'll be
Sounds
back in
good.
a bit.
Take your time, man. Take your time. We will add Hoppy to the mix. And thank you, JJ. You have a good one too. You really have a good one. Thanks for dropping in. That's so cool. You're going to finish dinner at 7:21. You go and enjoy your dinner first. And if you finished and we're still here, which is very possible, come and join us. Come and join us. Oh, he's going to get himself something to drink. The link again, Hoppy. I mean, you had it. You just had it there for a moment. There you are. Hey, Hoppy. How you doing, Hoppy?
I'm good. Let me mute one side. I'm good.
Good man. Condolences about your father, Hoppy. I know how much your father loved you. You were spoiled. He was a really nice man.
Yeah. It was a rough 3 years, Steve. He had a rare brain tumor. It was near the pituitary gland and it affected all the adrenal glands and stuff. So it was very hard.
Uh-huh.
But at least he's got peace now. It's not suffering. It was very hard on all of us. Even me with my movement disorder, it was hard on me to help care for him. But you know what? I checked in on you, Steve, every now and then. I just don't want to come and bother you because I know what it's like to be sick and you're without rest and health. You got nothing, Steve. You know?
No, I hear you. I hear you, Hoppy. If you don't have health, that's the wealth, man. My dad used to say, health is wealth. And when we get to our age, Hoppy, we see more people going and coming. And, the greatest gift is creating little babies, or seeing little babies being born to fill in the void of those that have gone on ahead in front of us. And your father loved you. I've seen a few videos from way back, Hoppy. I'm talking about at least 10 years ago, with you planting tomatoes in the garden with your dad, and how much he loved you was so obvious to see how much you were spoiled and how much your father loved you. He loved you very dearly.
Yeah, I did. And Steve, I just want people to understand, just because I have physical disabilities, I just have trouble speaking because I have a adequate palate and paralyzed vocal cord. It doesn't mean it was not intelligible or uneducated. I took some college classes at the community college here in Connecticut at Housatonic. I didn't graduate, but I tried my best for school, and I just couldn't do it anymore because I got too sick to finish. So,
Hang on a minute, Hoppy. Hang on a minute. JJ's giving me. Jay says, Ron Halton has gone for 200 days without. Where'd Hoppy go? Hang on a minute. 200 days without a shower, Bonnie. That yellow T-shirt. I'll get you back, Hoppy. There's some glitch or something. That yellow T-shirt that turned into a mustard T-shirt.
Can you imagine the smell?
Oh my God, Polly! Can you imagine? That man had the audacity to ask a cop if he had a sniffer on him. Oh my Lord! Can you imagine, Polly? That I just can't. It just doesn't compute with me, buddy. It really doesn't.
I am unable to wrap my head around any of that.
No. It's he has no self-esteem, obviously, Paulie, because anyone who had Hoppy, I'll get you back in. Anyone who had any decency or self-esteem, they would not want to appear like that. And then to think that there's going to be a cute 20-year-old, 30-year-old rich Asian chick who's just going to open her door, Paulie. She's even got electricity. Just plug it in there, Vaughn. Get your desk and, gaming, baby. Game. It's bizarre to me that where is their self-awareness, Paulie? Oh, here comes Bunny and a Buffy. Oh, Bunny's in her poodle chair.
Coffee for you, man.
Oh, like a Bucky. Yeah. There's a plan. Oh, boy, hit that dingling. I like it, buddy. That's a nice one. That's absolutely a nice one. Paulie's Fluffy's getting on the chin.
This bud's for you, bud.
Thank you. But can you imagine he has not washed since and I mean, your man, J-Dubs, I don't know if you guys seen that video of him coming out of the toilet in a stall. And you can see this 5 foot overweight with shit stains on his t-shirt. And you truly can see just how there's something not right with that guy. Go, Paulie. Paulie's hitting that bong, but he hits from the bone. Bunny says, "Liquor man." Yeah, Paulie's in build. I don't have build yet. I have to figure out how to get my camera working now. But it's okay. We had JJ and we had Soul Transfer Protocol. We had some very Hoppy's in the house here. I'll get Hoppy back on. But how can, and that poor animal, Paulie? I mean, I narcopaths don't deserve animals. They shouldn't have animals, man. And I don't think. I
mean, the only saving grace to all that is at least he'll have something to eat. Is when everything goes down.
Well, that's true. They can put it that way, Paulie. That's one way of putting it. It's not that he's going to have to wait for 3 weeks to smell bad and then start tucking into him. He'll just start, buffet.
Get it while it's still semi-fresh grease.
Oh my goodness, man. It's creepy as fuck, man. He really is. He is absolutely filthy. He has this, and your man Tootmo Fruit gets there to go on a stalk a man and spends. Did you see that whole Tootmo Fruit debacle going down, Paulie? The one with, I'm going to, stalk him and drive there. And the moment he gets to wherever Von Houten is, he spends 3 hours live streaming it. And Von Houten knows he's coming because Von Houten's been watching him come there for 3 hours.
Right.
There's a cop there, eh? There's a cop car there. And Tootmo Fruit's a little, I could really think that this could go well. And then suddenly the next day I've got $500, lots of stuff and lots of food that never got mentioned the night before. Eh? Not a peep, not a mention. Like I say, when you want to poke someone, find someone that has given you a poke first. If you're really in that mindset, okay. But, the Leans debacle that went down, I mean, we couldn't have believed it, Paulie, that Von Houten would have truly, truly just lost everything the way he, I don't know how he gave it away, how he could go to court twice. No, nay, 3 times. Court 3 times for a disability that he had never even went to a doctor to get, a diagnosis for. I mean, how does his brain work, man?
Well, bro, I mean, look, we've said it for years. Every time you think that this can't possibly get any worse for him, it fucking does, right? Like he's always a step ahead.
Yeah, you're right. He is always a step ahead. Paulie, those speakers look amazing behind you, buddy. They look fantastic. I bet they sound good too. Wow, this is perfect.
Yeah, man, it's a fun room to sit in for sure.
I bet you can feel it through your bones, man. What are those things pumping out, Paulie?
So there's, I don't have everything hooked up right now because I just moved into this room a while back, but there's a total of 7 kilowatts clean that I can run through them.
Wow.
Right now I'm only running about 3,500. But this is the speakers behind me is just the left channel. And then there's another 2 of them over there. That's the right channel, right? So there's a total of 4 of those things. And for anyone that doesn't know any better, don't look at me too much. I'm wearing comfy clothes, but like these things they're monsters, man. They're big.
Wow. And they go all the way to the floor, Paulie?
Yeah. Each one of them weighs about 185 pounds.
Wow, they look amazing, buddy. They look absolutely fantastic, Paulie. They really do. You still working in the same place, Paulie?
I don't know when you talked to me last, Steve. I was just telling Abby I went downstairs to grab a drink and a fucking bowl. And I said, I was getting ready to shut down. I said, Steve logged in. I haven't talked to him in so fucking long. I'm
Yeah.
just gonna stay for however long that takes. And
I think you
that's all
were
there is to
working
it.
from home the last time we spoke, Paulie.
Well, I have the ability to work from home or from fucking anywhere pretty much. I mean, 90% of what I do is just purchasing and procurement. And then the past month or two, I've accidentally fallen into being the mechanical engineer and designing all the new line of products and doing all of the mechanical engineering, designing parts and building new product lines that are on their way to Vegas right now for the National Association of Broadcasters show. So I kind of got a fucking chubby about that. You still there, buddy? Did you bow out? Steve, you still with me? Oh, shit. Well, welcome to the Jay Stevio show, y'all. I'll just go ahead and hold things down for a second, I guess. I had no intention of doing any of that. And this is not the machine to stream video on. There he is.
There we go, bud.
All right.
There we are, buddy. We're back. Thank you, Happy. Thank you. So, Paulie, we're not going to go to war, are we?
Fuck, I don't know what war is anymore, bud. You know, like, so I mean, I'm not fucking going anywhere, right? But like the war used to be something that had to be declared by Congress, and it took a fucking vote of the representatives to do it.
I know, Paulie.
You know, and this is not the first administration to do this shit. Let's get real about it, right? They have found ways to circumnavigate this shit, and they don't declare war. They just do police actions. You remember they started that shit in Vietnam?
Yeah.
It was never a war.
Yeah.
So I don't know what fucking war is, but I can tell you that we're at a spot financially where no matter who the commander in chief was this time, this was going to have to happen.
Yeah.
Either we were going to have to fucking tow down, or we were going to have to go in there and make a fucking mess. And it's our mess. We started this shit in 1971, right? But this is make or break, man. And people don't realize that this is a financial war. This has nothing to do with fucking any other resource other than the US dollar, period. Solders to it.
Money. Making money, buddy. That's it. I don't know exactly the name of the guy who wrote the book, but War's a Racket. No, you make money of it. Poor man's children go to it, and you and I have both been in it. And, you know, less of it, less, I guess, but, you know, obstructing, you know, what the Constitution says. I'm really afraid about, you know, just close. Mike Johnson just closes it again. So we don't even have to have a constitution to go to put it in front of, or like changing the Department of Defense to the Department of War without or putting your name on Kennedy's building. It's bizarre to me, the lawlessness it's.
Well, your audio cut out there, Steve, but I know I get, but this is that make or break thing, right? Like, let's just say hypothetically,
Richard makes it look like child's play. It really does.
Oh, I'm sorry. You came back in there. Yeah, I mean, imagine imagine you had the reins to this horse, right? And you knew that the horse was racing toward are you still there? Are you still there, buddy? Okay. So imagine, if you will, that this horse is racing toward a fucking cliff, right? It's racing toward a cliff. You've got one of two options. Either you try to stop the horse and slow down the effect, or you try to get as much clearance
free
off
us.
of the edge as you can to get to the other side, right?
Uh,
And that's where we're at. Either we can lose at this, and the U.S. dollar disappears rather quickly, or we can go in there and we can create such a fucking mess that these people have to let this continue for another generation, 10, 20 years maybe.
Max, yeah. It's not looking good. It really isn't. It's what he tried last week. He tried to take away birthright citizenship with an executive order. And we don't hear it in June to the Supreme Court, who, for one of the first times ever, have voted unanimously against him. And he ended up going there to the Supreme Court last week. And this amendment onto the, I think it's the 14th Amendment about birthright citizenship, which his version of it was just to make slave babies natural citizens. He wants to take that away. And when you start poking at the Congress and you're changing amendments which were fine for 250 years, and especially like Steve Bannon has already told us, we're going to do that because we have to change the Constitution because the people have changed for 250 years. And Steve Bannon, I'm not a fan of, but when he's the kingmaker or Peter Thiel are the kingmakers in the situation we are now, we had one of the greatest pedophile scandals that's going on. It's the Four Horsemen. If you look into the Four Horsemen, it's, you know what I'm saying, Paulie, devaluation of currency, sexual obsession, celebrity obsession, peripheral warfare permanently, and it's not getting better.
Well, and I don't even have to go biblical. It doesn't require the Four Horsemen for me. It's just a repeat.
No, it doesn't.
Shit. You can just look back 500 years and look at the rise and fall of empires around the planet. And this exact fucking game plan gets used over and over. It's always the same fucking thing. And the devaluation of your money is always the last step before everybody's had a fucking enough.
Silver took a big hit last week, huh?
No way, man. You crazy? Come on, man. In the past 5 years, I am up 300 fucking %. Like, it ain't take a hit. it was inflated way unnaturally right before the war. Now think about this. I don't know if people have put it together, but the whole reason that spike happened and we went up to fucking $100 is because of all of the velocity of moving money happened right before this fucking attack in Iran. It was the bankers, and they knew what was coming.
Exactly. Oh, they did. Absolutely did. He was playing the markets on a Friday night, and he would say, great negotiations going great, guys. Have a great weekend. See you back on Monday. I think I bombed them on Saturday morning, and the markets was crashing. Bam, pump and dump, literally on a scale of destruction that we have seldom ever seen, I guess, in our modern warfare. And war has changed a lot, and drones. And I mean, if you look at the war in Ukraine, it's not that when Paulie and I were there, you had a machine that had a kinetic energy in it with a ball in it, and you would point it at somebody and hope it would hit. It didn't always, and never doing the same back to you. But today, it's. By the way, Ukraine and Russia have signed a ceasefire. I'll be really happy to see that going.
No, look, man, you can build an EMP device and put it on a drone in your own house right now. Like it isn't like if I can get a drone within, I don't know, fucking 15 foot of a fighter jet, like I'll take down a jet with a drone. I mean, I'm not saying I would, but I'm saying like they're easy capabilities, man.
Oh, and the value, the low cost compared to the extreme cost.
Incredible, yeah.
Oh, do you know, Paulie, I actually got myself a little drone, and you have to register it here with the government.
Really?
Yeah, you do. You do. If it's got a camera on it and it's over 250 grand, you have to literally go to the Reichsdienstmann, anyway, if it's got the Reichsdienst, you know what I'm saying about it. It's government service. Or
well, we've now got that here as well.
Really?
I don't know what the class is, but like if it's a particular class of drone, right? Like whatever the weight is, whatever the payload capacity, then you have to be a fucking licensed pilot, right? Because you're flying into airspace where airplanes could be.
Yeah. Yeah, well, I mean, some drone stuff. I mean, I don't know if you know Cyrax. I think you do know Cyrax.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Well, the drone shit they did on him, it's hilarious. It's absolutely hilarious. But JJ in Alabama says you have to trust license here in Alabama, and you have to take a oh really? Wow. Wow. You have to actually take a class how to fly it. Okay. Well, you don't have to do that. You don't have to take a class, JJ. But what you do have to do is you have to register. It gets a sticker. They get the sticker. They're not going to tell you, by the way. There's a little RFID chip in the sticker. So you know exactly what they're doing with it. They want to know where you're flying it, how hard you're flying it. And the moment you put that little sticker on, and they're not telling you, it's like iPhone. It's not going to tell you your GPS is on. If you know when you buy it, if you want to switch it off, that's your choice. But the little sticker that you have to stick on the drone just happens to have one of those very minuscule little chippies in it, Paulie. So that's not.
I love you, buddy, but this is one of those sword has two edges, right? Like,
yeah,
if you have something that can fly in the way of a fucking commercial airliner, then it should have some sort of telemetry and call tag on it and a call sign, right? Yeah. And that's what the classes are here. It isn't how to fly it. It's knowing what the legal restrictions are for your class of drone.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
I can understand that. I mean, airports and that sort of places are, you know, when the Queen comes to visit or the King comes to visit the city, you know, you don't want drones flying over his head and stuff like that. But exactly, it's a two-edged sword. It is. The only reason I bought it for Bonnie was we have storks in the forest, and Bonnie wanted to see the nests of the storks.
Wow, that's cool.
The storks didn't think so, Bonnie. So
I reckon they didn't hear. The bald eagles don't dig that either. They will take your drone down.
Well, they tried to, but I got it down quick enough into a branch of a tree that I had to get somebody into the tree to get it out of. But I mean, I kind of expected that. Nobody wants people poking, you know, peeping into their babies and stuff. But they're amazing little machines. They're absolutely amazing. This thing of mine, you can almost a kilometer, you know, far away. You just push a button and it applies itself right back to you. So that was always good. I was pushing that button.
Yeah, the home button is always nice. Yep. JJ, Huntsville's an interesting place, man. I used to work in Huntsville. I lived in Athens, and like there was a lot of crazy things. Like for instance, the county sheriff there at the time, he had a fucking what is it? It's not an Apache. What's the other helicopter? A Black Hawk. Yeah, I think he had like the fucking cops had a real military fucking helicopter for drug busts or shit, man. It was crazy. Wow. And it was a dry county where I lived. Mm-hmm. Like you couldn't buy liquor, but goddamn Jack Daniel's distillery's right down the road. It was like 99 2000 that winter, I think. 98 99 or 99 2000. And there was a snowstorm that came through. And it was really weird. It was like Christmas Day. Like it was beautiful in the morning. By lunchtime, there were 2 tornadoes that you could clearly see from my front window. And then it turned to sleet and snow. And I had the kids making snow angels that night. But the next morning I get up and none of the roads are cleaned for shit. They don't use salt or charcoal on the roads. They just pour sand in the intersections with dump trucks and shit to try to get grip for stopping. It was weird, man. No snow plows, no nothing.
Wow. So, you know, I can, you know, a story last time we went to the Republic at Christmas, we were following, we were at Blackwater in County Tyrone. We were going over the non-existent border with the Republic behind a sand machine that was spraying sand and salt. We got to the bridge in Blackwater, which is just a little bridge, maybe 40, 50 feet. And there was 2 guys on the back of a trailer with 2 spades, a tractor up front, and they were, you know, doing it manually, shall we say. And once again, there you have the contradiction of one state against another one, eh? One way of doing it, another way of not doing it. But that was rather funny when we were sliding down the hills backwards, Paulie, because they wouldn't put salt on the roads. And salt chew up your stuff, Paulie. You know it does, eh? But we moved here for Colorado Springs. Okay. Well, doesn't Colorado have an awful lot of contracting there also? I think Colorado, wasn't that Columbine? Wasn't that also missile? I think it was, I don't think, it was Boeing, I think, had a big missile works also in Colorado. I mean, the arms industry is always going to win. I mean, it's just as old as time. and I guess we're in a different age now, as Paulie was saying, and some types of weapons and munitions are it's incredible the advancement within, as Paulie says, a matter of a few generations.
Well, when they went into Venezuela and like snatched the fucking president out of his house in the middle of the night, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you listen to the reports that the soldiers on the ground had to say about how that attack went, like they used some fancy shit, man, like sonic weapons and
Oh yeah, they have those also. I mean, the stuff that they really had. I remember Trump a couple of years back about the pain machine, the microwave stuff on the top of Humvees. And Trump had wanted to get them into Washington. That's the stuff that the United Nations actually banned this machine because it basically just starts microwaving you from under the derma layer.
Yeah, cooking you from the inside out, man. Microwave.
Inside out, man. Yep. How's your eyes keeping, Paulie?
Yeah, fair to Midland. I mean, I still can't see shit out of the left one, but the right one's getting done everything it needs to.
Okay, man. That's good to know. That's good to know.
If we're going to ask about health shit, how are you doing?
I'm kicking it, man. I'm still doing well, Paulie. I had my February scan, and I mean, I've been there 6 or 7 times now, and they don't have people that come back to that place 6 or 7 times, so they've got to know me, and you know me, Paulie. I'm not going to moan about it.
Are you remitted still?
I'm still no. It's back. I have it in my hips again. It's in my hips and my thighs, but it's not enough to start treatment again. So as long as I can sit and get on my little mopeds and drive around, I'm happy, Paulie.
So it is. You riding bikes is amazing. That's great.
What else can it? Paulie, we've got ourselves a Topolino for the summer. It's one of these little, Fiats are small. Well, this is the smallest ever Fiat. And you can drive it on a moped license even here. It's an electric car.
That's awesome.
It's called the Topolino. So when you get time, just check it out. It's called the Fiat Topolino, and it's a 2-seater. But Seamus is in it, and the rope.
It's like a 49cc or something.
No, it's electric, man. It's electric.
Oh, fucking hey.
Oh,
so it's got to be at least a kilowatt. That's great.
Oh, of course, man. Of course. It's tiny, but it's so much fun. Let me show you. Let me see if we can see Topolino. Topolino is Italian for Mickey Mouse. It's a name that the Italians have for Mickey Mouse.
So I've got a golf cart out at the campground, Steve, and it's a golf cart. It's only fucking 40 inches wide by I mean it's tiny. But I can haul 4 adults on that damn thing.
Oh, really?
I've got 48 volts worth of lithium battery in it at 200 amp. And the thing will do about 37 fucking mile an hour. Like,
wow.
Done, man.
That's kind of fast, man. Show you this little car. But is that legal? Can you drive it on the street, Wally?
Yeah, you can get them registered now. It has to do with whatever municipality you live in. The state gives it a legal classification, and it's up to the municipality to pass their own, regulations. So like here, you can have electric. You can also have gas, as long as the machine was built with I think it's a 13-digit serial number. So the VIN number, that way it can be registered with the DOT. It has to have a DOT windshield and correct lighting. That's it. And you're only allowed to go on roads that are 35 mile or less than 30 mile an hour or less. So like you can't take it out on a 5-lane and be an asshole, right? 30 mile an hour or less roads. And they call them NEVs here. I have seen those. Those are awesome. Yep.
Yeah. Have you seen them?
Yeah, I watch this dude's channel. He covers a lot of the tiny cars, and I like that one a lot.
That's so cool, Paulie. It's instant gas, man. You put your, spin the wheels.
It's torque right now. Full torque all the time, no matter how fast you're going. Yep.
Yeah, and look how much room's in it. You wouldn't believe there's that much room in it, but there truly is. And he's a cool dude. He does the channels well. This guy, I like this guy. But anyway,
I've got a little key truck that I'm converting to electric.
Okay, alrighty, okay. Well, Paulie, when the time comes, my scooter collection is yours. You know that, man. You're just gonna have to come and get it and put it back.
I love you, bud. Thank you.
I promised it to you, man. Those Italians I have now are now past 25 years of age. So here they're officially also old timers. There's No
That's
tax on it.
vintage stuff, man.
Yeah, it is. That one we have, that one Malaguti, which is one of the better Italian companies, and they used it in one of the Batman movies just for a few seconds in one of the scenes. And it's a collector's item in the States. I think you pay up to about $10,000 for one night, Paulie. So it's definitely not going to lose its value for you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, if so, JJ, if you're talking about I'm sorry, I lost track. If you're talking about the golf carts, like,
Uh-huh.
I mean, you're looking at like $11,000 if you go buy something brand new. It's
Wow.
like, yeah. Mine is not. Mine was a 2000 model that we changed the batteries from sealed lead acid to lithium and
Okay.
upgraded from DC to AC power supply and control on the motor and replaced the
Are they a
motor.
lot lighter, Paulie?
What? Yeah. Oh yeah. 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 It's a quarter of the size of the original batteries. The original it had 8 6-volt batteries in it, and
Uh-huh.
each one of them weighed like, I don't know, fucking 52 pounds or something, right? So
Wow.
times 8 of them, and then
Yeah.
you go down to this thing that weighs 200 pounds, and it has
Exactly.
twice the power.
That's what I was thinking. Yeah. And you know how to handle that stuff. So, well, the acceleration is amazing, isn't it? It's
Yeah, and all electrics are like that. I mean, any like forklifts are like that, right? No
Yeah.
matter when you hit the pedal or how fast you're going, when you hit it, the torque is always the same all the time.
We pay $139 a month for that little Topolino, Paulie.
That's fucking awesome.
That's the least. Everything, all in, $139. And it doesn't have a huge, it's not going to go 600-700 kilometers, range, but for in the inner city,
Oh,
it's
running around town? Shit, come on, man.
yeah, man. And like I said, on a moped driving license, so it's remarkable. We decided this summer we're going to get ourselves a car. I'm driving. Bonnie's not driving anymore. Anyway, it's fun to drive again. And Seamus the dog. Seamus. By the way, Paulie, that's a fine looking dog you guys have there. I didn't realize you got yourself a bulldog, an English bulldog.
Oh yeah. She's 3 years old now.
Wow.
She had her human 21st birthday on the 21st of December. She's a solstice baby.
Yeah. Oh wow.
So she got drunk for the first time on the 21st of December.
Oh boy.
She had about a quarter of a beer, and that was it. Done.
Well, we have a parrot that is a ex-Luftwaffe fucking Stuka dive bomber pilot, and she got into Bonnie's port last week, and we ended up figuring out the parrot had got as pissed as a parrot. Paulie, I'm serious, man.
That's mean shit. Yeah.
And she can bite, man. She can bite, and but she got got a little bit all horned up, all steamy and horned up about it, Paulie. Yeah, she couldn't really get herself on the perch anymore. But you've got this pissed as a parrot, an English expression, and boy, oh boy, she was. And I mean, it was only a glass of port that I hadn't drunk, and she got herself into it. But it's a fine looking dog, Paulie. Did you rescue her? Hey, Ray, how you doing?
No. So long before my youngest daughter was ever born, I used to breed English bulldogs back in the day.
Okay.
And so it's in me. I've always loved them. I've had several, and nevertheless, my youngest daughter apparently picked up that gene, and they breed English, traditional English, right? But anyway, and she had a litter that was going to be coming, and the vet was convinced there was only 3 pups and that she would be able to handle natural childbirth. Well, something goes horrifically wrong, and Natalie calls and, hey, Daddy-o, we have a fucking problem. So I paid for the emergency procedure to make these babies happen, and I told her I get the first one. And she knows that doesn't mean the first one that comes out. It means the first one that I fucking want. And it just happened to be the first one that came out. And she's a great dog, man. She is quintessential English bulldog. All the things you love and all the things you hate about them. Yes. Like, she watches TV waiting for a dog to come on so she can go attack it. I'm scared she's going to bring a 75-inch TV right off the fucking wall. But she's loyal to a fault.
Yeah, they're amazing dogs, man. They're the only ones here in Holland that aren't on the dangerous dog list. That's remarkable. They really aren't, and they shouldn't be either. I mean, we know we don't have to say anything about people. The dogs are the reflection of the people who own them. They really are, and they're
Word.
very powerful dogs, man. Ray, if you want to join us, Ray, once again, like I said, condolences about your dad. Uh, um, I hope your little girl's doing well, Ray. You are up late. Seamus is now 6, Polly, and it goes so quick. And he started to go down the stairs slower, but it doesn't mean he's the older he's got, the more territorial he is. And you know, I've never had a better dog than Seamus. I mean, seriously, he's one of the finest dogs we ever adopted. But they're good dogs to start off with. They really are fine dogs to start off with, and they can be so gentle. And I mean, we have guests come and visit with the children, and Seamus just loves kids. He loves kids, man. And when our neighborhood was still a neighborhood before everyone moved and left, every child in the neighborhood, we were up in the forest. There's a football field up there before you get into the forest. Every kid in the neighborhood knew who Seamus was, and Seamus enjoyed every kid. And the only thing he has is he likes to jump up, and they were playing football, man. And I wish I had filmed that every single kid in the neighborhood knows who Seamus is, and Seamus just loves hanging out with the kids. So one little girl across the street said, "Stephen, you don't mind if he hangs out with us for a half an hour? I'll bring him home. Do your best." But anyway, you can't chat. It's too late. Okay, Ray, that's not a problem, man. Yeah, there's the link if you did want to join us. But anyway, like I said, Paulie, I seen her in the last video you had, and she's a fine looking dog. She's a big dog too, yeah.
52 pounds ish or so.
Yeah.
Real. I mean, nothing but meat, man. I mean,
Yeah, they're all muscle, man. Pure muscle.
I won't have one of them. Like everybody thinks an English bulldog is so cute when they're fucking flat, slobbery, hanging around. Like you're killing that dog.
Oh yeah,
you're killing that dog. That dog should be able to jump 4 times its height, and it can't if you're feeding it like that.
They are pure muscle, man. They are so tight. Huh? Seamus is the same. He is. There's not an ounce of fat on him. And boy, oh boy, they are amazing strength. There's amazing strength in them, but I mean, they're big, and I've seen people with the English bulldogs with their their nose stops are too short. They've dried, pinched noses. They can hardly breathe. They have arrhythmia with their breathing. If they, sleep too deeply on the back, they snore. They fart too much.
Yep.
And they can be, and people, it's like French bulldogs are so fashionable at the moment also. And that,
I know.
It costs a fortune, and they're, not all of them live very long at all. In fact, they're
a bulldog. People don't realize it. Every bulldog is part of the same fucking heartbreak breed.
Yeah, they are. Absolutely.
So the rule with for me for an English is if you take your hands and you put it around its head, its belly region should never be larger than its head. Like that's the proper shape of that dog.
Yeah. They are amazing looking animals. They are. If they're I mean, Seamus pulling. One of the kids had one of these little wagons, and he loves pulling stuff, man. And I mean, there's no tiring them. There's no tiring them out. They're absolutely amazing characters too. But I know Bonnie seen her, and Bonnie went, "Wow, Paulie's got himself an English bulldog." I didn't know you had Brendan, Paulie. How's Sean keeping?
Oh, all right. I probably ought to reach out to him. I haven't talked to him in a couple months now, but last time all was well. He's he's enjoying the woes of fucking getting old. Congratulations.
Did you hear the breaking news, the decloseting of a certain Hello Everybody? Had you heard?
Which who?
Hello Everybody. You know who it is, but you don't know who it is.
Okay.
Yeah,
I didn't realize that was a decloaking. Well, I mean, I guess depending on what we call it. I don't think someone took the shield down. I thought that shield was taken down on its own.
Yeah, well, I don't know. I'm not going to get too deep penetrating into the depth of conversation about it, but I think it was Katie Childers or something I'd heard a while back. It's a long time back, but that she had helped him, Agent 19, come out of his basement, and
Oh, that one. Yeah. Oh, I wasn't surprised at all. I mean, come on.
No, me neither.
We were talking about a different one that happened recently, but okay, yeah.
Oh, who's that? Which one was that then? Mountain
Mhm.
Melon?
I think our how would I say this? Our friendly musician friend.
Oh, oh, hang on. Okay, I'll mull it over, and it'll probably come to me, Paulie. It'll come to me. A friendly musician friend.
Somebody that likes to blow on horns.
Oh yeah, as in your flute.
I mean, no, I wouldn't refer. A flute's not a horn, is it? I know it's not a woodwind either, but it's not
Euphonium?
either one of those.
Euphonium?
What is a flute?
A woodwind.
Is it still a woodwind? Okay.
Flute's a woodwind, yeah.
I didn't know what it qualified because it doesn't really have a reed, right? It's like it's it's really the angle of your lip. But okay, no, more like a, trombone, trumpet, tuba,
Oh, okay, all
the
right.
kind where you pucker first.
I'll think about that one. It'll come to me, I'm sure. It'll absolutely
But
come
as
to
far
me.
as the stinky sweater face, no, I was not surprised by that at all. It
No,
was more
me neither.
validating. Yeah.
No. No, and I mean, it's not a question of having more guns than less inches, but it probably is.
More than likely. Yeah.
More than likely, yeah. Well,
I can't shoot a gun for shit. My fingers are wiggling around. I'm gonna drink my own urine. Watch me. There I go. Blah, 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 blah.
I've got a big boy here who's looking out. Probably I'm going to call it a quick night, but I'll be on more often. Thank you for hanging out with me.
Shit, no, man, I wouldn't miss it for the world.
Me
I love
neither.
you. I love Bonnie. Pass it on.
Same. Paulie, is it okay with you if I leave it up?
Yeah, by all means, man. Yeah.
Okay. So, JJ, thanks for hanging with us. Ray, you take care of yourself also. We had 721 also. We had some very sweet people here. And Paulie, I don't mind doing this more often because I kind of made it at this time hoping I could catch you. So you have a great weekend and give Abby our love also, huh?
Yeah, dig it. Feel free to message me whenever you want to do this, man. I'll schedule time. I don't care.
We'll do it, buddy.
All right, Butter-O, have a good night.
You too, bud. Have a good one, guys. Bye.